guys, welcome back for the tone process of the previous page. I actually almost forgot to record, so the gradient tone for the sky is already in there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill in with a little bit of the white foliage brush just to kind of make the borders of the trees look a little bit better, because whenever it's transparent and black, sometimes adding in the tone gradient kind of makes things look a little wonky, so you might have to clean it up a little bit. So here I am going to be selecting the gradient area for the sky, because I am going to paste into the selection a special nature background that I made that's just a bunch of white stars on a transparent background. And I'm going to finagle it a little bit here. So after adjusting the stars where I want them, I am going to go ahead and fill in with gradient tones the roof. Since roofs are black, usually. Sometimes they're terracotta. You never know. Usually it depends on geographic area. And now I'm rambling. The gradient tones I do use, though, are 60 LPI. Next stop, gift shop. I kid. I'm going to be filling in the shadows on the outside porch of the house. The tones I'm using, though, are 60 LPI with a density of 45. Inside the upstairs window is a density of 65. So now I'm going to fill in some shadow areas outside with the foliage brush, but I'm going to be using the foliage brush on a tone layer, which means, you know, when I'm laying down the foliage, it is laying down tone in that shape, which is super handy, let me tell you. So now I'm going to lay in the shadows underneath the porch with the tone, another 65 density, and I'm going to go ahead and put the side of the porch in shadow 45, just to give it some more depth. So here I am going to actually go back into the house here, and I'm going to add a little bit of shadows. I think it's around a 10 density, just to kind of make it look a little less than a austere, clean white place. Give it a little more form, basically. So here we are ready for the third panel, and like I already discussed in the inking video, I was going to use high contrast here with emphasis on the cricket. So I'm just filling in with a 45 density tone there, just kind of adding some shadows. And now I'm going to basically do the exact same thing with the bottom panel, the final panel there. Same density tone, same bat channel, same bat time, that kind of deal. Now here I need to review back to my thumbnail, which has in it, let's zoom in, self, come on. It has all the sound effects and the text that I need to put in there. I just need to refresh my memory. And here I'm setting up my sound effects layer, and I always letter my sound effects by hand because I find it a lot easier than working with the text tool. I think the text tool in Clip Studio Paint is kind of a nuisance, mainly because you cannot write text on an angle, you can't make it curve and do all those fun things that you can do in Photoshop with text. So maybe you're asking yourself, why don't I letter in Photoshop? And that would probably be because I kind of prefer Manga Studio's balloon tool. So it just kind of streamlines things and makes things a little bit faster for me. So I use the default word balloons in Clip Studio Paint, or sometimes I use the version called Distorted. I like it a lot because it's fast, it's efficient. It also gives you freedom to create your own custom word balloons, custom shapes, and really, basically, it's fast and efficient. So there we have it, the finished inked and toned page. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know down in the comments. If you like my videos, you can subscribe. Yeah, you should definitely do that. And also please visit my webcomic, findsometimes.rain.genkygirl.com. And that's all for now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.